Hi again, welcome back to your moon messages reading. So this is going to be from the super full moon in Scorpio on the 26th or 27th of April, depending on where you live, to the new moon in Taurus on the 10th or the 11th of May. So the super full moon this time around is called the pink moon. I don't know too much more about it, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that. I doubt it will be pink, but there might be like a pink hue to it you might see in certain lights, but yeah, not sure what that means, but have a look that up and see what that means for this particular full moon. But it is going to be a super moon, so it is going to be a lot more powerful. And the message that I've got with that, which actually came from a client's reading, was that the small changes that you make are going to be expanded even bigger. So there, even if you think like, making the smallest of changes to yourself, to your habits, to your life, that they're not going to make a big difference, they really are, because the super full moon is going to make it a lot bigger. It's going to be more powerful. There's going to be more power behind it. So if you want to make changes, now is a really good time to do that. Okay, so we've got quite a few cards. Normally we only have about 3 or 4, but I have a feeling they're going to get me to rush through them in a way, so to get them all in. So I'm just going to run through them and just see how they want me to deliver this, because it is a bit different to normal energy. Okay, so the first 2 cards we have that came out together were Nothing is Yet Set in Stone and Take Time to Breathe Out. I feel like those 2 are together. So nothing is yet set in stone. Take time to breathe out. So it's like they're going, give it a rest. And obviously with the full moon, it is all about resting. It is all about receiving. It is all about waiting, being patient. So I feel like they're telling me they want it all figured out. And I think that comes, I've said that a few times actually on some readings recently, where you want all the answers and you want it all figured out, and you want to see the whole big picture now and what's going to happen. And you might have been shown glimpses of what's coming, but you haven't been shown the full picture. But they're like, nothing is yet set in stone. So it's almost like I see this little I'm being shown like someone in a workshop, and they're working on something. But as they're working on it, they still don't know what the end product's going to look like. And they keep coming up with different things to add to it. So it's almost like they're creating something, but as they go along, they're like, oh, I could add this and I could add this. And, so they don't themselves even know what the end product's going to look like until they've got all the ideas together. So it could be that the universe has an idea, has a general idea of what the end vision is going to look like for your life or for your next change in life, but they want to add some bits in, or they want you to kind of get to a point where you're like, right, I feel like I've got everything now, but I needed to go through this process first to kind of add little bits in here and there. So it's almost like you're creating something, but it's not going to be fully finished and not ready for you to see until you've added everything that needs to be in it, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making much sense, but that's the vision I've got. So yeah, hopefully that does make sense. But yeah, it says take time to breathe. So just give yourself a chance to kind of breathe, just be with any creative ideas. Just if any ideas come, just write them down or take note. But yeah, it's kind of like a puzzle. It's like putting the pieces together until you get that full picture, and then you can put it out to the world, or you can you'll be able to see the full picture then and feel good about that. Okay, then it's time to release negativity, and I feel like this is part of it. So I feel like you won't be confident enough to put out what you've got already until you release negative thoughts, negative beliefs, negative energies. So if you don't feel like 100% at the moment that you're ready, it's probably because you're not, because you still have to release some things, you still have to learn some things. And, you know, that could be like the habits, that could be that you have to release some habits that you need to change some things, maybe your diet, maybe the way you think about things, maybe the way you do things in your life to just be a bit healthier. But it could also be that, you know, you have to look at your fears and you have to look at your beliefs and see what needs weeding out. I'm seeing like someone weeding out the garden before like they plant the seeds for new things. So yeah, just need some weeding before things can start to grow and emerge. And then we've got a time for healing. So that would go perfectly with what I just said. So it could be a time for healing for you. It could be that you have to do some healing before you can, you know, go ahead, move ahead with a project, or feel confident enough to go for something in your life or make those changes. Okay, and then work through your fears. So this is all kind of, yeah, this is making sense now why they've given me all of these. It's kind of like a little story. So yeah, work through your fears, you know, let go of any fears, any beliefs. And I know that might sound really easy to do, but I know myself it's not that easy to do. So you may want to look for someone to help you with that. You may want to talk to people who've gone through some fear releasing coaching or healing themselves, and just ask them kind of, how did you do it, what did you do, who did you go to? It could be that, you know, you come across someone and they do like energy healing, or they do mindset work, and they might be able to help you with that. Yeah, reach out to me if you want any help with that. Yeah, so just a little bit of healing, getting rid of fears, releasing negativity, you know, and then, as I say, that all builds up then. And then we start to come to the different energy. So then we've got the end of a tough cycle. So I feel that's the end of the full moon, sort of in the middle. In the middle starts to kind of shift. You'll see, like, you'll feel some shifts going on within you. So once you've kind of done those releasing things, and or you've changed some habits, you'll start to feel different. You'll start to feel your energy shift, and you'll feel lighter, and you'll feel like you've come round in a cycle. You've come round in a circle. Maybe some things from the past might have come up within that healing, and you're like, right, now that's now I'm on a different cycle. I've broken that cycle now. That's what I'm hearing. And then believe in the impossible. So it's almost like you never thought that you could do this. You never thought that you could break those cycles, that you could release those things, that you could believe in yourself. But you can, honestly. You will start to believe in yourself. And it says believe. You start to believe in the impossible. So it's almost like you grow this self-belief. So I am hearing it's not going to resonate for everybody, because it is a general reading, obviously. But it does feel like it's a big sort of energy shift across the planet. So a lot of people are going through this releasing process, healing process, and coming out the other end of it. So fingers crossed that, you know, this does resonate for you. It could just be that, you know, this comes a bit later. You might see this video later, because these are not time limited. So, you know, if you do come across this in like a year's time or 2 years time, this message is still for you. Okay. And then hold your vision. So don't you know, if you're in this place at the start where you're feeling a bit stuck, and you just don't know where you're going, you know, hold your vision. Keep holding that vision. Keep visualizing what you want in life. Keep visualizing those changes, because it is going to happen. You know, you just have to go through this process first of all, unfortunately, but it will make you feel stronger at the end of it. It will you'll feel more grounded and more capable and more able to move forward, and you won't regret having gone through this process. Because if you'd have pushed yourself at the start when you weren't ready and when you didn't have everything together, it wouldn't have come out how you wanted it to anyway. So by the time you get to the point where you're, you know, you've got your creative ideas, you've got the puzzle piece together, you have, you know, got your creation or whatever, or you feel in a better place to move forward, you will just feel amazing, and you will feel so much more ready. Okay, is that right? So much more ready? Yeah. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Nearly, oh no, I thought I had 10 minutes, but I have 15. That's right. I was going to say nearly got to the 10-minute mark. So but yeah, hope it made sense, and let me know if that resonates. If you are watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button as you see future videos, and hit the like button as well, and leave some comments if you want to. If you're watching on Instagram, then give me a little heart. And yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for following, and I will see you on the next Moon Messages reading. Thank you, bye.